These prophetic words come from a variety of sources. Please take every word before the Lord for confirmation. G'day, I'm Rachel Milligan and this is FirstFruitTas. I'm going to really enjoy putting this video together for you today. The word I received this morning, I admit I found a little bit challenging to receive, but it turned into a treasure hunt with revelation coming from a range of sources. So let's get back to the house and see where it went. Let's start with the word. The new believers, the prophetic voices, evangelists, apostles and healers are coming into the church in greater numbers than ever before. I have released them into my neighbourhood in order that they expose the wickedness, deception, lies and destructive nature of the flock. Bring them close to your heart, for they will disseminate truth, separating fallacy from God's holy intention over the cities. I let my holy lamb suffer outside in the wilderness, for without the pain caused in the wilderness, my children are unaccepting of my glory, reckoning, message. In days gone by, the flock strayed too far from the shepherd. It is my loving intention that these peculiar bring shockwaves in to disrupt what is said, espoused, tolerated and accepted. You will be shocked by the transparency of the youthful voices, for they understand the value in giving a testimony rich in meat. A gravy so thick as to coat the minds of those hitherto unwilling to accept the true nature of their one true God. Love is. Love is. It is through fire, torment, guilt, straining, corporate humiliation and bearing the weight of a cross so great that my humble lambs stumble blinking into my peace, consumed by the very fact of my existence. If you were to offer shelter to these humble servants, you would see in them a strength unyielding. The beauty of my method is that complacency and rumination are swept away in the flood of a higher perspective. Guilt and forgiveness are no longer a formula for success, for the golden gate will open in harmony with a creative spirit. So get behind, my little ones, while time allows. Bring forth restoration in unique ways. Sing in a new era. Listen for my voice to captivate the masses. Truth alone no longer attracts, but fireflies will draw unbelievers into my fold to discover that my truth unfolding will set them free of oppression, disharmony, distaste. Interesting word. So the thing that stood out for me is the reference to fireflies, and it's not the first reference to fireflies that I've received. I thought I'd do a little bit of research. Of course, there's the song Fireflies by Our City, which I will link here, and it's worth you checking out that song and the lyrics, which I'll post in comments box down below. I'll post it in the description box below this video. And then there was actually an article when I just did the slightest bit of research around fireflies to see if there was some symbolic reference. So this article that came up is on baptistmessenger.com, posted by Ray Sanders in 2007. Something to think about, fireflies for Jesus. I recently ventured into the woods as a dazzling sunset made its way behind the hills of a fabulous state park in eastern Oklahoma. As darkness thickened, the sounds of nightfall tickled my ears as an orchestra of nocturnal creatures performed for an audience of one. The deeper I ventured into the woods, the more impressive the performance became. The simple sound of nature at play was magnificent. As I opened my eyes, I was greeted with the second act. A brilliant light show danced before my eyes as fireflies made their entrance on the stage of the forest. Hundreds of glowing fireflies seemingly floated in mid-air among the trees. They were there and gone again in a flash, appearing once again within a few feet of their last illumination. It was as if they had synchronized their choreography with the crickets, cicadas and bullfrogs. The woods came alive with the sounds of music, and I had a front row seat. My mind drifted back to when I was a young boy, as my brother and I chased lightning bugs, another common name for fireflies, from one yard to the next. It was a time when neighbourhoods were void of fences and young lads were free to play from house to house. The lightning bugs fascinated us. Were they electrically charged? Did they actually stoke a fire in their bellies in order to light up the night? Apprehending a lightning bug was part luck and part skill. Elusive as they were, occasionally being at the right place at the right time proved effective. As it turns out, God created fireflies with an innate ability to communicate through the use of light. Bioluminescence is the phenomenon of light emission by living organisms. This is exhibited in many insects, but best by lightning bugs. Each lightning bug species has a specific flash pattern. Certain lightning bugs flash continuously, others utilize single flashes. Some incorporate a series of multi-pulsed flashes, while a few don't flash at all. Lightning bugs are a lot like Christians. God recreated us with an innate ability to be light in a dark world. Some of our lights flash continuously, while some of our lights tend to be on the blink or not functioning at all. Matthew 5:16 says, "In the same way, let your light shine before men, that they may see your good deeds and praise your Father in heaven." We are all called to be lightning bugs, fireflies for Jesus, as the magnificence of his presence shines through our very lives. It is the light from within that makes a firefly attractive. A lightning bug without its light is nothing more than an ugly beetle. It is the light from within that makes a believer attractive. A life enlightened by him is never satisfied with darkness, but rather seeks to shine in order to draw others from the perils of the night. I think I will finish by scrolling the lyrics to our city's song, Fireflies, and I'm sure some of you will derive some meaning from that. I hope this video blesses you. Have a beautiful day. God bless. Holy Father, I thank you for placing this video before those you intend to receive it. If this video blessed you, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Financial support is welcome and donations can be made by selecting the link in the details box below this video.